Here's a story from when I was back in college. It was during the middle of my semester, and it should be noted that most days after school, I walk home since it wasn't very far from campus. In one of my classes, theater, aka drama, for those who don't know, there was this one guy who would always seem to give off a vibe as if he really liked me, but I honestly wasn't interested in him at all. He was actually very creepy. One day, he came up to me and said, "Hey Sam, you feeling good?" In my mind, I'm like, what kind of a question is that? But I tell him, "I'm fine, Bill, just taking a little break." He then says, "You thirsty? You look hot." The way he said it though made me cringe. I said, "No, I'm good, thanks." He goes on to say, "Come on, Sammy, I brought a soda from home with your name on it." He pulls out a soda from his backpack and sure enough, he wrote my name on it. At this point, I tell him I'm getting a phone call and leave pretending to talk on the phone. He stays in the same spot just watching me, rubbing his soda bottle as I'm on the phone waiting for the break to end and class to begin. After all that's out of the way and class is finally over, Bill comes up to me again saying, "Hey Samantha, I was thinking we could hang out this weekend at my place. No one will be home so we could be all alone." After he said that, I decided to make it clear to him and say, "Sorry Bill, but I'm not really looking for anything right now. It might be best you find another girl." And to that he just says, "Okay." I thought he was going to say something else, but he just gave me a blank look and I said, "Alright, well bye Bill, have a good day." And I leave home. When I get home, I take a shower since I want to spend the rest of the night relaxing after what's happened. When I get out of the shower though, I check my phone and notice several notifications. Some of them were from Facebook and others from Twitter. I even got text messages. I was shocked to find out what they were. Apparently Bill, who isn't my friend on Facebook, photoshopped a picture of me naked somehow and was sharing it with all my friends on Facebook and across Twitter with the hashtag #SluttySammy. I was devastated and started crying. I got messages from friends saying things like, "How could you even do something like that, Sam?" While other ones from some guy friends no less read things like, "Wow Sam, and I thought you were a clean girl. Where do I sign up for this action?" The texts were pretty much the same thing, but one of them was from Bill himself, and I have no idea how he got my number, but he said this: "Sorry Sammy, I don't handle rejection well, and I think you deserve more than those other guys out there. Give me a call, will ya?" I realize he needs a real talking to, so I call him. "Hey Sam, shut up Bill, I'm not happy right now, and I want you to leave me alone. Forever." "Why, Sammy? That's not very nice. You should be flattered I find you attractive enough to imagine what you look like naked." "No! In fact, I'm reporting you to the cops for that." "Go ahead. They won't do anything, and I'm not home right now. I'm on my way to this pretty lake. I live near a lake, so I already know he's on his way here." "How do you know where I live?" "I've got my ways. See you soon, sweetie. Wear something pretty." Now I lock my doors and call the cops and tell them this crazy stalker is on his way to my house. They tell me that someone will be here very soon. It's not quick enough because I can hear someone in the yard trying to break through my glass window. I'm scared out of my mind, but I'm ready with a bat in hand if I need it. Suddenly, I hear the glass window break, and that's when my heart drops. I'm having trouble breathing and trying to stay calm. He's coming closer to my room, and when he gets to my door, he starts banging on the door loudly as if he's ramming it trying to break in. I yell at him saying, "I've got a bat and I'm not afraid to use it, Bill." That's when the door banging stops. I step outside the room to see if he's gone, because I check under the door and I didn't see any feet, and he wasn't there. I continue searching the house slowly with my bat in hand when all of a sudden he grabs me from behind and covers my mouth. He's shushing me saying stop resisting and give in. I try using the bat against him but can't because he's still holding my arms with one of his arms. Then the cops finally show up and see what's going on. "Freeze!" Uh-oh. Bill then runs off, but the cops thankfully catch him. One cop comes up to me and asks me if I'm alright, to which I say I'm a little scuffed, but I'm okay. I explain to the officers everything that's happened, and they ask if I'd like to press any charges. It goes without saying, I said yes right away. I also asked about getting a restraining order. So when Bill's leaving handcuffed, he turns back to me and says, "I'll be back soon, my love. Nothing can keep us apart. Not even prison walls." I'm creeped out, but the officers assure me that he won't be bothering me ever again. I tell them thank you. I go to my mother's house until my window gets fixed, and she's very understanding about what happened and says I can stay as long as I need to. We're also both thankful that nothing happened because had the cops not shown up, it could have turned into a much worse situation.